girl them skill out, chick. Thunderball, some give it to, some give it to, some give it to our girls.
Yeah, this is what we wanted. We wanted the fire. We wanted the heat. Thank you for bringing it. All right. And I was just gonna walk away and let the music play.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's get it.
I was just gonna play the whole song because we could just let it play.
That's all the podcast is. Just let it sink in.
Just let
He's got a soundtrack.
let it go.
Just let it sink in, man.
I'll say one of the top hits. I mean, people are gonna let it play if they were to hear it.
Yeah, it's pretty recognizable. Thanks, Ade. So this is a weird episode. Adam's not going to be here, but we have Jeff and Sean Paul. That's right.
That's all you need.
Janie's here. Alex. This is Janie's first time on the show. Janie, tell us about a little bit about your school. You're actually on the radio at SFA, right?
Can you turn me down?
I was. I had my last shift actually yesterday. I'm, the Axe 90.1, Lufkin, Nacogdoches area. So I think it goes all the way out to Corrigan. So it's an alternative radio station, and that's what I was doing all semester, was learning how to work the radio stuff and broadcast and all the rules and regulations with FCC and stuff like that. So
where is Corrigan?
Corrigan is like an hour outside of Nacogdoches, down 59.
Like Huntsville kind of area?
No,
Is
actually,
it further?
it's I guess the opposite side. If you're going like down 59, like Corrigan would be around that area.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you're going like through Huntsville, it would be like passing Liberty.
Okay.
So you're pretty comfortable in front of a mic and just talking.
Yeah.
What do you do exactly?
So it's pretty much being a DJ. So like other than pulling the music, because the station manager and like in most stations nowadays, they have the lineup set like for sometimes even like a month out, like, you know, what the songs are going to be and stuff like that. So my job was basically entertain the people, you know, talk about whatever there was to talk about.
That's awesome.
And then reading the news, reading the weather, announcing any kind of things going on at the school. I got to do the broadcast for the baseball game for one of the Lumberjack games. So
nice. Do you take calls and stuff like that and talk to people?
I did. Not many people call. Like we were at one point, we were really nervous when the semester started, but then we were just like, someone please call anybody.
Yeah.
And then we found out that a lot of our listenership was coming from a penitentiary, and we were like, no, please don't call.
Oh, sick.
A bunch of inmates calling
calling in.
Yeah.
But we had,
because everyone on college is probably listening to Spotify or,
right.
you know,
So,
iTunes.
well, like a few times I did find people like listening like at a red light or something. I would just be like, oh, they're listening to us. Oh, people listen to us. Like it was weird because at first we were just kind of like doing it whatever, and then when we realized people were listening to us, we were like, oh, people were listening.
Can you like slide in your own songs every once in a while?
We could.
Like slip something in there, like some Sean Paul in there just in the middle of the day?
As long as it fits format. That was the biggest thing because it was an alternative. So like think like the buzz here, you know, but also alternative, but also alternative to that market is like Dance Monkey. So that was like on the,
weird.
Weird.
You wouldn't think.
But like we would always like slip in like Beastie Boys and Beach House, like whatever we found on the station computers, we would like slip it in wherever.
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
It was fun.
Well, thank you for telling us about it, Janie.
That sounds like a fun job.
It was a lot of fun.
It was part of your class, right?
It was part of my class. Yeah. And the whole semester was just like any kind of audio production projects. Like I had to do a podcast, I had to do an audition tape. There's a lot of things. There was a lot of things with audio production, like a newscast and writing a script and everything.
This has been Janie. Call us when you're out.
Exactly. Had to do commercials, like had to do PSAs, stuff like that. So
nice. Well, so we've got today's podcast queued up. We're going to talk about generic brands. You know them, you love them, they save you money. Sometimes they're better than the name brand. Sometimes they're worse. Usually that's kind of the rep that store brands kind of get. You know, you're trying to save a buck, so you're not going to buy Lucky Charms. You're going to buy, you know, the Good Thing cereal. I don't know.
Yeah, like Lucky Farms or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
whatever they're, it's going to be like, it's going to come in a dog food bag, and you have to rip it open. The zipper doesn't exactly work.
I think it's about 5 pounds of cereal too. It's it's huge.
It's for like $1.
Family
It is
size.
like a dog food
Family
bag.
size.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Exactly. Yeah, it's basically right. Adam just walked by and I'm sitting in his normal spot. This is weird.
No, he can't not stand.
He
not
can't
being
stand
on
the
this right
sight
now.
of
He can't
you.
stand it. He can't stand it. Just get on it, dude.
Basically just kicked him out of
Here
his own
comes a new
show.
challenger.
Here he comes.
You guys talk about brands?
Adam has to go pick up his daughter and bring her here. That's why.
Well, the first thing you have on the screen right there is Aldi. And I do have a story about Aldi.
We should have Adam call in from his vehicle.
We can do call-ins.
That's true. We
Yeah,
can
got
do
Jamie,
call
the
in.
maestro here.
Adam, we can have you call in, join the podcast from your phone.
When I moved into a new house like 2 years ago, and there was an Aldi close to me, and I was like, "Oh, cool, man, Aldi! I'll save some money. I'll go in there and buy a bunch of groceries." And I walked out with just 4 or 5 sacks of groceries. My kids wouldn't eat any of it, dude. They were like, "This stuff is nasty. Like, why did you go here?"
Because they don't know any of the brands.
The brands are terrible. Like it's a bunch of no-name brands. They wouldn't even eat it, and I never went back.
Damn. I still haven't been. Did you save money?
Yeah, but you have to put a quarter in the cart to to go in there. You have to like rent the cart.
Yeah. You're supposed to, I still haven't been, but I read that you're only supposed to go like one way through the store.
Yes.
I mean, you can snake back around, but you're really supposed to do
Yeah,
it.
you're supposed to follow the path. It's like a like a IKEA kind of.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't even eat the hot dogs, man. Like nothing. You know.
That's the power of branding.
It's true though, but
Right?
I'm like a religiously Aldi shopper. I love.
Are you?
I love Aldi.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but my
I-
kids would not even touch it. They were like, "Dude,
I had the
like,
same
where
problem.
did you go?"
I had the same problem with my son. He's like so used to like brand names, and he just automatically, equates them to better.
Yeah.
So like when I brought home, I just stopped. I started hiding stuff in like old boxes, like the old cereal, like the Lucky Charms. Like I would get it from Aldi, and I'd like keep the old Lucky Charms box and just stick it in there just to like mess with him. And he'd be like, "This tastes different." Like, no, it doesn't.
Like, no, that's Lucky Charms
It's
on
Lucky
that.
Charms, man. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
You're just gaslighting the shit out of your son.
Like,
casually.
I don't know.
Casually, I mean, he was like
I don't know
3,
what kind of Lucky Charms
4.
you eat, but this.
So he was a young mind. And you were manipulating.
Because I
Yeah,
really
you
thought
can.
the brands were manipulating him because it was like once or twice where he said something about it, where he said that it tasted different. Only like once or twice. Never anything else.
You just have to get them to question their reality.
Right.
Does it taste different, or are you wrong? Who are you going to believe?
Yeah, I mean, my kids, they wouldn't even eat like the tortilla chips, man. I'm like, that's like just the most simple thing in the world.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even eat it.
I will say they've stepped up their game. Like from when they first
Have they?
started, when they first started in the US, I remember them it being like a big thing where they were like just comparing, like it was like even the price of pasta. They're like, pay for it this much at the like at a retailer, a normal retailer, or at Aldi, it's like 50 cents. And we're like, what? Like that's a savings. So that's how I started going there. But they've really stepped up their game, and now they have like even theme weeks where they like have like German food or like Mexican food or whatever. So like,
Oh, wow.
they've really stepped up their game.
Yeah. I mean, that's the power of branding. People say they don't get it. It's like try feeding your kid off-brand Lucky Charms. They'll kill you.
They'll just starve to death.
They'll come to you in the middle of the night and murder you in your sleep.
Straight up. I think my kid's dying.
He's after me, Lucky Charms.
It's like, dude, my kid hasn't eaten in a week.
He's eating in a week.
You won't even drink the water because it doesn't say Dasani. It says, H2O brand water.
That's right. Yeah, I mean,
This bottle got too many valleys on it.
Yeah, it's like I don't know this brand. So I made a list. I'll actually pull it up onto the other screen so you guys can see it. I just thought we could kind of talk about them. This is not all of them. This is not comprehensive, but it does have Some of them, I broke them up by store. Generally, like where you're gonna find this. Oh shit! Hang on. Well, personal notes. This is embarrassing. Nobody look at that. Thank you. Cool. All right. Yeah. So this is Walmart. Let's just start off with Walmart. You know it. You love it. It's great value. Does everybody know here what great value is?
Yeah, but I try to avoid Walmart at all cost.
Same here.
Right. Yeah, I think most people do. But check this out. Like, you've got great value, right? That's your food and, like paper plates and stuff like that. Equate, Old Roy, Parents' Choice, Mainstays. I have some Mainstay stuff at my house, just like cheap, little shitty furniture. But I thought we could look at.
Too.
Yeah. What do you like the look of it? I think Walmart is, of all the store brands that look like store brands, they are like the most generic looking. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's a futon.
They don't even.
I mean, you get it.
They don't even try.
I mean, they truly stick to the generic, like no frills is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
They
it's
stick to
It
the
looks like
brand.
what you're getting. Like, look at this. This is Equate tampons, right?
Right.
Vaporizing rub. They didn't even try. They don't even try with the names.
no, because nobody cares. Like you're just buying it for half the price, so it doesn't matter.
I like this comparison. Head and Shoulders Classic Clean versus Equate Everyday Clean.
I wouldn't be using Equate, man.
Would you use Equate Clear Lax? Do you trust them?
You go over to somebody's house and they have like Equate all in there.
Oh, look at this.
So I have
Like
a
if you go to your
story-
buddy's house and you walk into the shower and it's just the Equate lineup of body washes.
Yeah, dude. You go to your girlfriend's house, you walk in there, she's got Equate in there. That's a bad sign.
I do have a story about generic like medicine
You
kind
don't
of
want
products.
that, dude.
Yeah, okay.
So when I was in my early 20s, I worked at Proactive, like the face cleaning stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it's like medicated stuff, right? So they were really big on us knowing about the medications and stuff. So I don't remember how it came up, but it's something about generic medication came up. So what it was is that it's the same thing, essentially, but what you're paying for is a controlled environment, apparently. So these generic brands don't have as a controlled environment as, let's say, like the big name brands like NyQuil or whatever their other medicine brands they are. So like brands like Equate and stuff like that are store brands. It's just that their environment and where their medications and whatever they're producing, it's not as controlled. That's all it is. So that's what you're paying for,
You're paying for the lab, basically.
basically.
Huh. I always thought it was the same product, but it was just white labeled out. Like you have one manufacturer making everything, and then Walmart pays to
That's
label
what
it
I
all
always
the way.
assumed myself.
Well, I think they probably buy the recipe, I guess, from Pfizer or whoever, and then they can sell it.
Well, it's like how that old client of 5+8, the soda one,
Oh yeah.
how they made soda, but they would also make the soda formula for Buc-ee's,
Yep.
right? And Buc-ee's would just slap their logo on it, and they just call it Buc-ee's Coke, right? Or whatever, lemon lime soda.
Yeah, generic medicine. My dad's a pharmacist, and he's always told me that generic medicine, the active ingredients are the same across the board. There might be one or two tiny things that are different, but that's it. So always buy generic if you can.
There you go. This is the next one, Target, which in my opinion is one of the stronger looking ones, right? So they have Market Pantry, Good and Gather, Up and Up, which is for like their medicine and like toilet paper, that kind of stuff. Archer Farms, and I didn't know this, California Roots is a Target brand wine. Yeah. But I feel like Target of all, like, let's look at this. Good and Gather brand. Of all the brands, Target is definitely like, they put the most effort. I didn't even know Good and Gather was a store brand until I started seeing it everywhere. I was like, oh, okay, now I know the deal. Let's pull this up here. They went with
they make it look like an actual product.
They went with the Chobani route on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that, Alex?
The Chobani route,
The Chobanification of design.
like making it look more like this organic looking.
It's all related to this, like
some kind of leaf and
It's like
logo.
the typeface they're using.
it's the Cooper font. Everything is like basically.
That's so weird. That Cooper font's from like 1971. It's like so old.
I would say that's a big jump. Probably the first jump that a generic brand makes is like at Walmart, they probably have they're going to use a little bit more of the traditional methods. Print on cardboard. That's going to be your big, that's what I think about with Great Value. But then you got the more modern methods, more modern print methods that I guess Target's going for.
Yeah. Like Up and Up, I don't know. I think it's the effort that Target puts into their store brands makes me want to just buy their stuff because it looks good. There's something, I know there's like a little bit of psychology to it where I buy it and I don't feel like I'm just like some penny pincher at the store, like buying the cheapest shit I can. It's like, it looks fine. It looks good.
They'll just go that little extra mile on the materials used too, like the packaging and stuff. It's like usually more matted versus like the high glossy stuff.
Yeah, even like the pretzel bag there. It's like it's a little like when you tear into that, it's like it's a step up from like a Doritos bag. You know what I mean? It's like a little more sturdy.
It feels more like the Sun Chips bag.
Yeah.
And when I pick up that, I think they have another like their men's body wash or whatever. I forget the name of it, but it always feels smooth. Like
Yeah, I think just like the little details, like like you're saying, the materials and the look and the feel of things, like it makes a huge difference on like how you perceive. Like is this shitty? Or right? I don't know.
Is this shitty? Is the test?
And when I was a kid, my mom used to try to buy that Dr. Thunder. Y'all know what that is?
Okay.
Oh, that's from Walmart, isn't it?
Let's actually talk about this because this could be a podcast on its own.
Dude, Dr.
Sodas?
Thunder, man.
Generic brand sodas that are better than their name brand counterparts.
You think Dr. Thunder's better than Dr. Pepper?
I would say that's pretty similar to me.
Hell yeah.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
Dr. Thunder's good.
I don't know, man. It's not better than Dr. Pepper. It cannot be better than Dr. Pepper. There's no way.
We should do like a blind taste test.
We should.
Blind taste test of Dr. Thunder.
I mean, Ade's right. Ade said it tastes good, but it's not better.
I mean, I might just
But why
shock
they call it Dr. Thunder, man?
Let's look at these.
I might just shock all of you because like I like Mr. Pibb personally. Mr. Pibb, I like it.
Look at all these Dr. Pepper impersonations right here.
But do they have the full 32 flavors in there, man?
A+, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, there's Dr. Thunder right there. And actually, I think that the branding on Dr. Thunder looks good too now. It's got this like retro classic.
That's the old school like Dodge. Remember? Dodge.
What, Dodge Ram trucks?
You remember like I thought that was like Marlboro.
There's Market Pantries down there. Dr. Spice, Spicy Cola. I only remember drinking Dr. Thunder and Big K. Those are the only
Big
ones.
K, I remember. Yeah, they
I
used
had
to.
Stars and Stripes before.
Really? Where is it on? Is it? Oh, there it is, right there in the middle.
My parents were trying to pass off that Big K too for a minute, but I didn't. I never liked it, man.
Where do you get Dr. Thunder though?
It's at Sam's Club,
Sam's?
I think. Yeah.
I trust Sam's. I trust Sam's generic.
Well, Sam's
brands.
is Walmart.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know. I guess I don't know. Do you find a lot of generic brands there?
I haven't gone to Sam's in years.
At Costco, you do, yeah. I mean, because they have their. Well, that's another one on this list. Is Kirkland's. I trust Kirkland's. Yeah, it doesn't even matter what it is. It can be a car. I buy a Kirkland.
Kirkland's car?
It's got air freshener built in.
Hell yeah.
It's like a.
They got it. They just bring it to you in a box, in like a big box.
It's
It's
rustic.
like just like a generic Toyota Corolla with a Kirkland's
It's got a weathered
logo
Exactly.
on the front.
It's made of wood.
If Costco made a car and it was like basically a
The
Toyota,
seats are made of
like-
of particle board and shit.
No, they got the outdoor furniture.
you're underselling Kirkland. Or Kirkland brand stuff is decent.
Seat.
It's decent. I don't know. I like it.
Inside. Ooh.
I don't know, dude. I don't
If
know.
it just had like imagine like the hood of the car or like the grill instead of the Toyota, it's just got the Kirkland all in front of it. I would buy that car.
Hey, this dude.
It would probably be a fraction of the price. And it would run for it would
It
last
would go
forever.
good inside your house too.
Exactly. So
And pull up in the Kirklands.
that's right. That's right. Little 2.5 cylinder.
Rocking chair.
It's some weird. There's like some weird motor that like
Yeah, it would-
doesn't really.
It's like just a souped
There's
up like a
It's
lawnmower.
like a 1-cylinder motor in there.
Yeah, they just put a turbocharged it. This is that California Roots. I can't find a really good picture of it. This is the Target wine brand. Jesus, that's a terrible picture. Good Lord. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I mean, people. I don't know. I mean,
Here's another one. I know this is kind of maybe we can
good.
debate if this counts or not. Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's is decent.
I mean, as far as like generic brand, it's hard to say that it's a generic brand because Trader Joe's is the brand.
Trader Joe's is the brand. Like it's kind of like a.
It's indie, right?
It's its
Or-
own. It's
Is it? I don't
it's its
know.
own thing, kind of.
I mean, they basically do what we're saying that all the other companies do, right?
Trader Joe's and Aldi are owned by the same company.
Oh, they really?
Damn.
Damn.
That's why
dude.
they have so many store brands, and that's why you'll find a lot of things from Trader Joe's at Aldi, like a counterpart of it.
Oh well, now I can't go to. I can't go to Trader Joe's anymore.
Now I have beef. Now I have
Brody
beef.
will starve.
You know, I respect it. However, it is kind of weird they put you in that. It's more. Why is it more of a mouse-like maze at Aldi? If they made, why don't they? Because Trader Joe's isn't that environment.
No, it's not.
Trader Joe's is kind of like it's like the hippie brand version of Aldi, right?
But that's crazy. I mean, like, I understand they had to probably really think for a long time about that psychology, and especially where they're going to put those Aldis, like the areas they're going to put that in.
That's true. What are you gonna say, Jane?
I mean,
You
if
believe-
if you look at the Trader Joe's map, it's
Is
very
it- it's
similar.
like it?
It's like it. It's similar.
not as aggressive as.
It's not as aggressive. It's more hidden. It definitely is, but it has a flow to it as well.
To it for sure. Like even HEB has,
Right.
that counterclockwise.
Man, I didn't want to hear that news, honestly.
I
today.
mean,
Yeah.
feel free to fact check me, but I remember looking that up when I first
I believe you.
first looked into Aldi. When Aldi first came to Houston, because I wanted to know what it was.
And
and I
Aldi,
started looking
is
it up.
Aldi a German company?
It's a European company for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about this, but there's a site that I just found where they're saying they're not related, but this was from 2020 though.
See, and maybe something shifted.
Yeah,
It was
maybe
it was definitely when I was looking, but it also is suspicious to me that I got the same lobster ravioli, almost
It's the same
almost
thing.
identical from Aldi and Trader Joe's.
So let's see. Let's
and
see.
that's what kind of solidified it for me.
How are they related according to this?
Science fiction is
That's
not
the
my
site
dish.
that I'm on. But it said they weren't related, like they're not.
They share a common family heritage according to this.
What does that mean?
Common family heritage. It's two brothers.
It was Trader Joe.
The other guy's name's Al or Ben.
It's Aldi.
Oh, Aldi.
They are two brothers. So they were two brothers.
Wait, did you just make that up, or you
It's just
No.
called Two Brothers. They were a single German store. Okay, they were a single German grocery store. Post World War II, Aldi expanded under the direction of the owner's two sons. And then in the 60s, the brothers, I guess they had a disagreement whether or not they should sell cigarettes in the stores. And then they ended up splitting up into two companies.
Oh, let me guess. Al was the cigarettes guy.
So
I mean, sell the smokes, man. Like, it's like, what's the big deal?
Aldi took over Southern Germany. Trader Joe's been owned by Aldi Nord since the 70s.
So they probably have a lot of source, same of the same source.
There you go.
Aldi North and South. Is that what I read?
What an emotional ride that was.
Yeah, holy cow. Yeah, so there are similarities for sure.
They got in a fight about some cigarettes, and then
When's the Netflix coming out?
Yeah. I think I love Trader Joe's branding, how they brand all their stuff. It's so ridiculous. It like doesn't adhere to anything, like any style or any trend. It's like its own.
it is. It's kind of weird like that.
But I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
I do too.
Man, I had some chocolate from there the other day.
It's
Amazing.
fantastic. Like when I see Trader Joseph at other people's houses, like our friends and stuff, when we, like get something out of their pantry, I'm like, I like it. I identify with it. I trust you. I'm like, okay.
It's really it's like a pain to get to though. Like, there's not like very many Trader Joe's.
They don't
you
have
know?
as much stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to get everything you need in one trip at Trader Joe's. Yeah.
Well, with that aggressive mouse-like structure to your store, I'm sure.
Because they're like, if you scroll,
Like, I really feel wrong going the wrong. Like, what if I forget something? You know, and I got to go against traffic.
Where's your grocery
Yeah.
store? What's your go-to?
Target.
Target's your go-to grocery store?
I don't really say it like
Are you
that.
rich?
I say it like that ironically, just to be
How much is that I'm paying you?
Well, I don't have a small tribe.
That's true. If I bought my grocery store as a Target, I'd be homeless.
Shit, I go
No,
to,
not grocery. Oh, you're saying groceries?
Grocery store, yeah.
HEB for sure.
I go to Randall's. I get ripped off every time I go there. That
Randall's a Safeway, right?
thing. Safeway?
I think so.
I don't know. It's just by my house, so I go there. But every time I go in there, I'm like, dude, I just bought these strawberries.
Can
Cost
we
about
do
$8.
A podcast on possible family squabbles within grocery chains.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's and I've gotten into some arguments.
My girlfriend loves
the
HEB,
grocery
but
store.
I won't drive the extra 3 miles to go there. I just stop at Randall's
Really?
because it's by the house.
'Cause it's
you know?
closer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Randall's is Safeway. So like Randall's, Tom Thumb.
yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is it's just expensive, man. Like,
Albertson, sorry. Tom Thumb, I'm thinking of is Kroger? It doesn't matter.
I'll come home like I spent $100, and I come home, I got like 3 things. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
like what did I just buy?
So growing up
Like,
on Dairy Ashford, there was a Randall's, which was on one side, and then a smaller HEB on the other side. We would always go to the HEB, but like when I got older, I started buying my own groceries at Randall's. And I'm like, man, why does my mom ever go to Randall's? Like, it's so nice. It's like a nice store.
yeah,
Yeah, because it's expensive as hell. Even back then, this was like 10 years ago. Super expensive. Then you have to use a card, which is like a marketing scam. Like use the Randall's card.
They
We have
they enforce that, or do they push that?
No,
Like-
I mean, you like they just mark everything up, and so you save.
they
money
mark
by-
it up, and then like, oh, hey, look, you saved 50 cents.
Ah, yeah,
Good for
yeah.
you.
Sometimes it's a lot.
It is
Hey, you want to
sometimes a
pay
lot.
like $5, $3 more. I will drive like an extra 6 miles to go to HEB on 99, then go to the Kroger that's like right down the street from my house because I hate Kroger.
So you got Mousetrap over here, then you got the Card Trap over here. So pick your poison.
HEB's generic stuff though is on point. Like their
Yeah,
chips
that's
and
why
stuff.
I go
like,
there often. Yeah.
like if you get like their like HEB brand like Doritos, they taste about 95% accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do. You can tell it's not the real thing, but it tastes pretty close.
Talk about an ugly brand that they have. It's Hill Country Fair. This looks terrible.
Oh, have
Thoughts?
you ever been to Joe V's?
Oh, no. I don't think there's one by my house.
I've been there a few times.
What is Jovi's?
Jovi's is all the rejects from HEB Central Market. Everything that
It
they don't
is.
want. It's like a discount store, like bottom of the barrel, like prices, like
Yeah.
and they put them in like neighborhoods that are like, for that demographic who are like, looking for a deal and stuff like that. But you will find good stuff. Like I found chia seeds there before. But like there was one by where I used to live, because I used to live like in the hood, or like when I couldn't afford like an apartment on like Antoine and like 290.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So like over there, and there's a Joe V's right there. So like I would go there and I would find good stuff. I would find like chia
Yeah.
seeds or like flax seeds or like organic stuff or Central Market branded things. But
It's just stuff
Yeah.
that does not sell in the store.
Right.
I mean,
So-
me and one of my neighbors used to go there, like, because we would like cook out on the weekends or whatever. We were buying like tomahawk steaks from inside Joe V's, man, and
Yeah.
you were getting them for like cheap.
Yeah, it's the meat. The meat deals are incredible. My mom would like buy briskets there all the time.
Yeah,
Damn. There's one Jovi's that I know of. It's off like the Beltway, like out like near kind of like like going towards Pearland.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I can think of.
yeah. The one I go to is in Pasadena.
I mean, it's a little rough around the edges, like, but I mean, it's HEB stuff, so it's like
It is. It's all Hill Country Fair
Yeah.
stuff in there.
Just like you may just be playing a gamble on like how old that whatever is.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just gotta just grill the shit out of it.
I mean, I never got anything that was expired. I always made sure to check dates because it always sketched me out a little bit. But I was just like, okay, as long as you check dates, like you'll be all right.
Yeah, I told David about it. David's been going to Jovi's every now and then. He goes over there because I told him, I was like, dude, you can get. I was buying tomahawk steaks that are like this big for like $5.
Is it owned by HEB? Oh, it is.
Yes.
Jovi's is a division of HEB.
And like the big thing of like Hawaiian rolls were like $2. I was like, whoa! I was like load up on those.
How y'all feeling about this logo?
I mean, it's a terrible logo, man. But look at it, dude. It's got the penny sign in the O.
Yeah.
So like you know what you're getting when you go in there. You're going there to buy cheap stuff. You know.
Like I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna buy.
It looks like a cheap
dozen
brand,
burgers for
and it is.
It has. I will say it has kind of like the warehouse layout, like at the beginning of it, and then you.
It's like a shell of an HEB.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, and they have a lot of like their same signs inside because they have all the yellow and the
Do you
red.
think that that's intentional? They're like, hey, this is gonna be a discount store. Can you make us like a kind of shitty logo?
I think so.
Like, don't make it look too good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't create.
I guess
I
they
mean,
had like a certain amount of money they wanted to spend on it, and then
Oh, they're
whichever
like, you guys
designer-
have like $1,000. Just give us what you got, and we'll take
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I don't understand like the demographics of it and stuff. Like, I don't really get. But like, if like the Jovi's I go to is over in Pasadena, it's a certain area where it is, and if you were to build like a gigantic shiny HEB there, I don't know if people would go to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to look like it.
I've heard
more
people
accessible.
complain that
Supposed to be
HEB is
there,
kind of
kinda,
expensive.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard some people say that, like, hey, like HEB's kind of getting expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Damn, that's cool. I'm gonna have to hit this up.
Yeah, you need to hit it up, dude. You go in there, man. They've got like, you can get like the like bacon wrapped jalapenos and stuff in there too for like $4. They got
I will say because you have little ones, fruit snacks, those like any kind of like kid snacks.
that stuff's super cheap.
It's super cheap there. That's how I survived like the toddler years with my kid.
yeah.
I just want to talk about this some more. What the hell? The Hill Country Fair logo.
It hasn't changed since like the 90s.
It kind of looks like a company that makes eggs or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like a
Like they're like a manufacturer. Like they make
chicken,
eggs.
it's a chicken farm.
Here's another one.
I got the water before. The one up there, the Texas.
Oh yeah. Let's just look at their iterations of their logos. Yeah, they look like you're right. This looks just like an egg company. Oh, this is kind of cool. This old one. It looks like the Alamo. Oh shit. Is that what it's supposed to be? No, but I mean like the
I'm sure it ties back
Oh
to that.
yeah.
The outline
it
of it.
does, yeah.
Dang, they
Because
should go back to it.
HEB's
There's
from
some
San
kind of
Antonio,
way.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, you're
I
right.
think, yeah.
Do they have the worst
Would you
store
wear
brand logo?
would you wear a Hill Country Fair hat?
Yeah, I think
with the
ironically
logo
I
on it?
would. Yeah, actually.
I feel like it'd be a strong political statement.
Oh, could you imagine like a nice, like thick, like champion hoodie with like Hill Country, like all blue, with like the
With
Hill
just like
Country
some
Fair?
real like
Oh, and just have like an image of like an egg carton in the back.
What about this? What about this on a shirt?
Yep.
Hill Country Fair, Louisiana hot sauce.
It's got to be one of those silk button-ups. with
Well,
the
how's
print.
it Louisiana hot sauce if it's from Hill Country Fair?
It just says it. That's how you just say it is. It doesn't matter.
And it's salsa picante.
Yeah, it's Louisiana, and it's confused about its
Yes,
identity.
it doesn't know what it is.
I think Hill Country Fair HEB should put out a line of like streetwear with Hill Country Fair logos and branding.
Gear?
Hell yeah!
I would trust
Quick
Hill Country
Grits?
Fair though over at Great Value.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if they came out with some jeans, dude, that on the back pocket had the Hill Country Fair logo?
Absolutely. I would wear that. You get me like a fanny pack that says it has like this Quick Grits. Cooks in 5 minutes.
Hill Country Fair shoes? Dude, like some white, like some all like it's like some Air Force Ones or something that are all white with a Hill Country Fair logo.
I would
on
wear
them.
a pin of the logo. Actually,
Would you wear the shoes though?
I might wear the shoes.
Well, I guess it looks like they got us now.
Yeah, I circled back around to liking it. I didn't like it. Now
actually
I'm back.
think you like it,
I
yeah.
do like it now. Yeah, you're right.
It's like I shouldn't be on this spot.
We
It
gotta
should be on me.
Dude, 5 State needs to pitch to HEB being like, look, here's a whole line of streetwear. This Hill Country Fair. Are you kidding me?
Oh, set it right there next to like the A&M stuff.
Yeah, kids would rock the shit out of that.
I'm
I
just,
think-
I'm just thinking like if it's like if you're gonna do that, create some jeans. But you know how like on like Levi's has a little red tag. That's just a Hill Country Fair tag on it.
Oh,
You know?
that's cool. Going back to Kroger, our Kroger has
Lots of buttons.
it's a really really big Kroger because we're out in the suburbs, and they have clothes at Kroger where they have all Kroger brand.
Well, Fiesta used to sell clothes.
They still sell clothes.
Do they?
My mom-
Yeah,
I used to
for
go to,
sure.
I lived over on Cavalcade for a while, like on the north side of town, and there was a Fiesta buy. I used to shop at Fiesta solely, and man, they were selling boom boxes and clothes and everything in there.
Man. You,
Like-
I mean, you get your auto.
I was about to get
title
some,
there.
I was about to get some
You could-
insurance
you
in there.
could, you could wire somebody some money.
I remember buying cassettes in the 90s.
You get your work wear.
Dude, I had Fred Loya insurance one time, and me and Brody were in the Walmart, and he like they had an office in the Walmart, and Brody looks at me, and goes, "Dad, I got straight up Walmart insurance." I was like, shit, son.
There comes a time in a man's life, son.
My mom is the queen of having no name car insurance.
I was like, we got to get this fixed.
where do you find like her company's like called like Mercury or something? She's like, hey, I got like this one. You know, my mom was still paying for my car, and she's like, hey, you need you got to can you print out this? I need you to print out the insurance cards. You got new car insurance. I'm like, yeah, sure. And it's always like just whatever brands you've never heard of.
Have you seen
Quadruple A.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, I felt like I failed as a father, dude. He was looking at me. He was like, Dad, I got Walmart insurance. I was like, shit, man. You do.
Be careful, son. Drive safe.
I mean,
If they ask for your insurance, just take off running, dude.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I had a lot of accidents, so that was my only choice. I had no other options, and I was like paying like $200 for like liability.
It's the
Yes.
worst. It's the most expensive and worst.
And it's
that
because
you
like
can
if
get.
you have a lot of like car accidents or fender, but I always thought I was doing the right thing, like with little fender benders and like calling insurance and stuff. I was not doing the right thing.
No. What did my Inessa's coworker tell her the other day? She's like, you and your husband, you always just follow the rules. This is why you guys. This is why these things happen to you, because I forgot what happened. She's like, you guys always do. You guys just need to stop.
Stop following the rules.
Yeah, because then that's what happens. You pay $200 a month for Fred Loya insurance.
I was paying like $295 or something. It was crazy, man.
Dang.
I had Brody on that. And they don't even have a website. Like, you go to their website, that thing is just a splash page, dude. And you're like, you can't make a payment, anything. Oh, it's terrible.
Would you wear this on a shirt?
Paper plates.
Hill Country Fair Essentials, heavy duty paper plates, 140 count. None of this crap right here. Well, maybe yeah.
Yeah,
keep all
maybe.
this.
140 platos. I like that line.
Yeah, I really think we should mock up some shirts.
I'd wear it on a hat more than a shirt.
A hat would be dope. We gotta,
Yeah.
dude. We should mock up a couple pieces of gear and send it to HEB. Like, look, get this idea. Why don't you bring us on? Have a retainer. We'll just bust these out for you guys. I got nothing else. Those
Yeah,
are all
I mean, I
those are
agree.
all the store brands
I mean, but
I could think of.
what if, like, I don't know, like, you put Hill Country Fair on anything. Like what if you showed up to your friend's house, you had a Hill Country Fair basketball. You know what I mean?
You know, you
Gallery
could.
furniture basketball.
You did?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, I think there's some times where
You're
you
like,
need
you're
to
like,
have
let's
a
play, and he
name.
passes it to you, and then you Hill Country Fair. What's this? You know?
They're pretty awesome. Like a scooter.
I'm just imagining some guy with some those Hill County Fair jeans on. You were talking about somehow I'm sure they're tight.
Oh yeah, dude.
People would absolutely wear those.
Do you wear them like starchy or no? You know what I mean?
Just straight leg boot cut with the Hill Country Fair logo
The
on
little
the
tag,
tag
like
on
the
butt,
Levi's tag.
and that's it.
I like that idea. You know?
Yeah, people go. Yeah, Whataburger's crazy, and they're not even like a Texas thing anymore.
No, I don't even like Whataburger.
What?
What?
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
I like.
I understand if you think it's not the best.
I mean, I prefer Wendy's.
No,
Sorry, man.
you prefer Wendy's? Like the
Prefer-
quality of the burger is better.
Yes,
I
I would say their quality is good.
Branding aside, you just have a Wendy's burger and just a Whataburger
I'll go after the Wendy's
because it tastes better.
Yeah, the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's.
I don't know, man. I've eaten a lot of Wendy's. I never thought it was that good because we had a Wendy's right across the street from our high school, so we would go all the time.
But,
Just
they,
like
but
loiter.
they changed it up though, man.
That Wendy's burnout.
That's true. Our Wendy's had like still had the glass dome.
Yeah, like
part.
the sort of like atrium part, kind
Yeah.
of like a greenhouse.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of stuff going on like that too. I feel like Burger King did that for a little bit too.
All the fast food restaurants look stupid now. They all look the same. Just like
Oh, just brown.
just a brown box,
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
a gray piece or something.
McDonald's doesn't even have any of the characters anymore, man. Like Grimace in them.
Oh shit! I watched a TikTok about
they wouldn't survive in today's society.
they put out an
Stealing things,
animated
they had a
series.
The Hamburglar.
Yeah.
That dude was like robbing people for their hamburgers.
So check this out.
Well, like that wasn't cool, man.
I think I was him for Halloween once.
The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. Do you remember this, Alex?
Yes.
Yeah, these guys.
What was the duck person?
It makes me want a Happy Meal right now.
So
That still
this was animated by the same people who did Rocket Power and the
I
Wild
could see it,
Thornberries.
for sure. Yeah.
And they were the voices are also
Need to have an
people that you
episode
would
on that.
recognize.
I remember going to McDonald's and like buying those things, like buying the DVD or VHS or whatever they had.
Oh yeah, they had DVDs or something.
Yeah, they did. They were really good. I want to find the cast. Here we go, crew. There's like actually some like Charlie Adler. Who are the people in here? Hang on. This is not helpful. I want to find the cast. I think there's also like an
Same actors?
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, what the hell? It was here. Oh, main? Here we go. There's the main cast. D. Bradley Baker. This guy.
Whose voice did he do?
Jim Cummings, who did everything. Jim Cummings is like everything you've ever seen. Who's this guy? I don't know these guys. Never mind. This is the only name I know.
It looks like he might be the voice for the Arthur the bunny, the rabbit.
Yeah. Why did we start talking about this?
I don't even know. Why do kids even like McDonald's anymore? They don't have the characters and stuff. I mean, that was all marketed.
They
Yeah.
still
like,
have a strong toy presence.
Yeah, the Happy
they sell
Meal.
toys,
Primarily just
like Hot Wheels and stuff, or like Spider-Man stuff.
And the Happy Meals, yeah.
They still have the play place.
Yeah, they still have the play place, which is pretty good. It's inside.
And the McNugget is, it's a strong force.
I'll
as
still
well.
eat those.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alex and Sharon feel strongly about how McDonald's nuggets are the best nuggets.
Well.
They are.
Wait a minute now. That is Sharon. That is true, yes. But I will not hang my hat on that nugget.
So what you're saying
I
is
appreciate
that
them.
there
I
is a
appreciate
better
them.
one though.
Yes.
What's the best nugget?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here, Gabe. Come back to me. I need time for this.
It's not Chick-fil-A, man.
No,
No.
Chick-fil-A.
There's no way.
Well, it depends on how you like your nugget, man.
I mean,
I don't know, man. Have you had the morning chicken biscuits at Chick-fil-A? They're pretty addictive.
Spencer, we're talking about nuggets or tenders?
nugs.
Okay, straight up nugs.
think
back.
Burger King has the worst. Actually, you know what I do like from Burger King?
I'm
I don't know if they
suspect
still
of
have the
anything
chicken
that's
fries.
Oh, yeah, I haven't had those.
Yeah.
But they come in the look fry thing, the holder,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So we're way off topic.
Well, you want to take us out, Ade?
If you're still listening, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Give us feedback on
I'm
that.
getting a little energy boost now.
That's right. Take us out on a high note. Thanks, Sean Paul.
There you go.
I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa you can be.